Hello and welcome to the Agri-Learn podcast. I'm your host, Reina Nalau, an emerging full-time commercial farmer, as well as the brand ambassador for the Women and Youth Loan Scheme at the Agricultural Bank of Namibia. Now, today we're joined by the representatives from the Namibia Biomass Industry Group, better known as N-BiG, and they are as follow: Ms. Claudia Amutenya, Mr. Epaphras Andreas, and Ms. Landuleni Uhulu. Thank you so much for joining us on the Agri-Learn podcast. Awesome. Now let's get right into it. Namibia Biomass Industry Group, better known as N-BiG. What is it all about?
Okay, so Namibia Biomass Industry Group is a Section 21 not-for-profit industry organization. We represent a wide range of members, ranging from private sector to public sector institutions, as well as academic and research institutions. Our vision is to shape the future of bioenergy as well as bio-based products in Namibia, and then also aim to drive innovation and technology development when it comes to the biomass industry.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now let's talk about bush encroachment. What is your definition of bush encroachment?
Well, the general definition of bush encroachment is the abnormal increase of woody plants at the expense of grass.
Okay. Now, what are some of the challenges caused by bush encroachment?
The major challenges of bush encroachment, one of them is the reduced carrying capacity. That is to say, we can no longer keep a sufficient number of animals on our land due to the reduced size and also the resources. Other challenges of bush encroachment include the effect on the groundwater recharge. That is to say, these bushes have deep roots which are tapping too much water from the ground. With even estimates that an ordinary bush can take over 67 liters of water.
Wow, that's a lot.
In a day. And also now this removal of water from the soil, it's also causing a bit of suppression of the grasses because there are no more enough water for them in the soil.
Exactly.
Other challenges now also include now the effect to the livelihood of the people. The land is no longer productive.
Exactly.
That is to say, resources are being depleted. Hence, the livelihood of the people is really affected.
Thank you so much for that explanation right there. We talked about the definition of bush encroachment, the challenges it causes. How can our local farmers mitigate these challenges?
Okay, traditionally, the methods of controlling or getting rid of the bush encroachment have been a bit divided into kind of biological means, kind of putting some animals out there to browse on these bushes.
We have
also mechanical means, that is the use of kind of using some tools or equipments to chop down or cut down these bushes. We have also now chemical means, the use of chemicals, chemicals. However, environmental-wise, it's not recommended.
Exactly.
Because it's having consequences from the poisoning of untargeted species, and also even poisoning our underground table. And all these methods are actually aimed at balancing nature, getting rid of only some bushes and while leaving out the grasses. So you are creating a win-win situation for both the vegetation to be out there.
All right. Thank you for such a very great explanation on that. So we just talked about how our local farmers can mitigate these challenges. Now let's talk about opportunities with regards to bush encroachment.
So the opportunities in bush encroachment are that of when we do sustainable harvesting, so that we can harvest some of this bush for basically starting a business, venturing into value chains such as wood chips, bush-based animal feed, charcoal, and also biochar, and so many more.
All right, wonderful.
Well, yeah, just to add on what Ms. Landreni explained, as you said, the biggest opportunity which is there is the utilization of this bush biomass.
Yeah.
And throughout this realization of utilizing the bush is we are even changing the phrases of, as we know traditionally we have says that say money doesn't grow on trees.
Exactly.
But this opportunity, now we are saying indeed money does grow on trees.
Yeah.
So venturing into biomass utilization, that is the biggest opportunity which is lying out there.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Now, on to you, Miss Claudia. Now we know what N-BiG is all about. Let's talk about who can become a member of N-BiG and how does one become a member of N-BiG?
Okay, NBiG membership is basically open to everybody and anybody who is interested in the biomass sector or who's already active in the biomass sector. So that could be your farmers, the researchers, service providers, such as technology providers, and then your biomass producers as well as the processors, amongst others. Yeah.
Let's talk about your membership packages.
So NBiG membership packages come in two types. The first one being for SADC members, and then the second one being for non-SADC members.
Okay.
For SADC members, it's $550 Namibian for individuals.
Okay.
And then for group members is 2,000 Namibian dollars.
Oh, okay.
While for non-SADC members, that would then be 150 euros for individuals, while it's 1,000 euros for group members.
All right. Now, is this per month or is it per annum?
So that's an annual fee.
That's an annual fee. So how does then one apply for membership?
Okay, so the application form is available on our website.
Okay.
That will be www.n-big.org, or you can call our offices 061 242 949, and then we can send it to you also via email.
All right. Thank you so much. Now let's talk about solutions offered by N-BiG. What are they?
Okay, well, with N-BiG's vision to shape the future of the bio products in Namibia, a number of products or solutions have been created. And one of the product or tool which N-BiG have developed is called a biomass quantification tool. It's an Excel-based tool which is aimed at quantifying biomass in a given area. That is to say, before one starts harvesting, he or she needs to quantify how much is available on his piece of land. And if you want to convert it, for example, into charcoal and other products such as bush feed, you can actually be able to use this Excel-based tool and quantify them, how much is available.
Wow, okay.
Yes, the second tool which is N-BiG have developed is called a bush harvesting equipment lease model.
Okay.
Yes, this model was created to provide access to higher tech equipment to farmers. And the reason behind its operation is that we are trying to meet farmers. Instead of farmers to invest into a higher tech equipment, they can actually hire them instead of investing in them. So we are trying to meet them in between. And its purpose is mostly for harvesting. So farmers now have that opportunity to come to N-BiG and hire this equipment in order to do their harvesting of the bushes.
Okay.
So the package of this equipment comes with it's a Waker-Newson equipment.
Okay.
And it's coupled with a hydraulic shear.
Okay.
Which is suitable for selective bush thinning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So it doesn't just take up everything. It's okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Selective.
Yeah. So it harvests selectively. So
Okay.
you thin, through the process of thinning, you only remove some trees and while leaving others, and then creating new space for the grass to grow.
Okay.
Yes, the package also comes with a well-trained operator who is already operating this equipment.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, and it also comes with advices on sustainable bush thinning, value chain, and even the available markets
Wow.
out there. Yes, and it normally which will normally charge per machine hour or per specified number of hectares.
Okay.
And per machine hour we only charge 454 Namibian dollars.
454 Namibian dollars. That's
Yes.
very, very affordable, hey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And normally what we require from a farmer,
Yeah.
from any client, is just to have a valid harvesting permit from the Directory of Forestry.
Right. So as a local farmer myself, I just can't pick up the phone and call N-BiG to come and harvest. I need a harvesting permit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes, indeed. In order for us to start operating or harvesting in your farm, as per forestry regulation of the country,
Yeah.
one needs to have a harvesting permit.
Okay.
And just like any other wood product in Namibia, they are being regulated. Each step from harvesting to transportation to marketing, one requires a permit. So yes, indeed, you need to have a permit before you commence with harvesting.
Okay.
Yes. And another tool that NBiG have developed, it's called a feed formulation software,
Okay.
which is a tool that was developed to assist in the formulation of bush-based feed. As we know that our country was once affected by drought,
Yes.
a number of farmers have tried to find alternatives to save their animals due to the fact that there was nothing on the ground.
Yeah.
So one option which was brought up here is the use of twigs and leaves from encroachment bushes. They crush them and mix them with other supplements
Yeah.
in order to produce something to save their animals.
Wow.
However, the biggest challenge that we have seen through embarking on this process, it was the biggest challenge which farmers faced was the formulation of feeds. How do I mix these ingredients or these supplements?
Okay,
In what
yes.
proportion must I mix them?
Yeah.
So that is the biggest challenge farmers have faced. And then this is the reason why NBiG decided to create a web-based application that a farmer can be able to use in order to mix different products that he finds himself with. This tool was developed for a Namibian condition, and it can be utilized by both farmers, even academics can utilize them.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, and it's composed of a list of all the ingredients that can be found locally in Namibia,
Okay.
and also an exclusive database of animal requirements. So that is to say, a specific animal in a specific growth stage
Yeah.
requires specific needs, nutritional needs.
Okay.
So that is where the concept was brought about, and it's really something farmers can utilize to come up with different variety and prototypes of feeds that they want to formulate. And it's currently running, and it's available for free on our website.
It's available for free on your website, because that was going to be my next question. And I must say that is such it's a fascinating tool, and I'm pretty sure that our farmers out there are going to utilize it. For those that weren't aware of this amazing tool,
Exactly.
thank you so much for that. We are coming to the end of today's episode. I'm so sad because this is such valuable information that you're sharing, not only with myself, but with our farmers out there. Any final remarks from you guys?
Well, maybe from my side, all I can say is that an industry was created out of a concern that is bush encroachment.
Yeah.
And there are many opportunities which are not yet explored.
Yeah.
So every farmer should be on a lookout in order for us to explore this, in order for us to also improve our livelihood and contribute to the economic aspect of our country.
Wonderful.
There's a very huge potential which is lying out there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Epaphras. Miss Claudia?
I think from my side, I'd just like to inform the farmers and anybody out there who's interested in the biomass sector that the biomass sector is still a growing industry.
Yeah.
We are still, I think, at the infant stage, but there is so much potential, like Epaphras said.
Yeah.
And there are so many different ways that we can add value to biomass. And I can say every day we are coming up with new ideas, or there's a new idea that comes to mind. So we'd like to invite anybody out there who has an interest to join us in exploring this and take this further.
Wonderful. I like that. Miss Landuleni?
Okay, so we actually call ourselves as like a hub of information.
Oh, nice.
Biomass, or the biomass industry. So we have various resources and publications. We recently translated some of our publications in 4 local languages. We have
Seriously?
some Afrikaans, Imashuambo, Ocherera, and also Rukangali.
Wow.
So information is out there. If you're interested in biochar, you can read up more on biochar. If you're interested in producing bush biomass feed, or even the tools. So we have a lot of information. So anyone who is interested can actually access this information on our website, or you visit our office, or you give us a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys just repeat your website as well as your telephone number one more time for our viewers and listeners?
All right. So our website is www.n-big.org, and our telephone number would be 061 242 949.
Wonderful. It was a pleasure having you on the Agri-Learn podcast. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to just be part of this and sharing valuable information with our viewers as well as our listeners.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, until next time, it's bye-bye.